Hey guys, welcome back to NCAA 2005 In-State Prospect Challenge. Going into year 29, we are now at Florida State. Lost in the national championship our very first year here to Texas. Looking to get back there and hopefully pull out our first national championship win. So the schedule this upcoming season, our conference this year has a lot of ranked teams. Number 9, Miami, Virginia at 23, Maryland at number 17. And then we also already have Florida and Stanford, interesting, on the non-conference games. Wisconsin's on here. Although we could go against the UTEP Miners, number 8. I wouldn't mind playing them. And then for week 4, who else could we play? I know there's a couple teams that are ranked high now who aren't actually that great just because of their conference of who they play. See if there's anyone that we can target here. Come on, give me a ranked team somewhere. Doesn't look like we're going to get any, actually. Number 1 Texas. I don't want to play number 1 Texas just yet. 18 Texas Tech, no thank you. UCF at 22. Could play them. Yeah, let's play number 22 UCF. Strength of a schedule is an A+. We have a very difficult schedule, but that helps us in the bowl rankings as we learned last year. Last year we were ranked number 4, but the bowl rankings had us at number 2 and got us into that national championship game. So going with the same idea this year, the red shirting, no, okay, maybe that fullback, wide receiver, Milton, I kind of want him to play, but let's redshirt him, get an extra year from him. One of the tight ends, one of the tackles. Let's do a guard. Defensive end, yep. Defensive tackle, yes. Outside linebacker, middle linebacker, corner, free safety, and then the kicker, yep. Our freshman, perfect. There we go. Not too much talent being put on the red shirt, but gives us more flexibility down the line. Standards are clean so far, and no one's injured coming into the season, so let's get into it here. Let's sim through. We have a game next week in week 2. Perfect. Yeah, so first game of the year is against number 9 Miami. They're B+ overall, B+ offense, B defense, and an A- on special teams. Let's go through the weekly action items here. Program standards are clean. Injury report is clean as expected. Our strategy. What do we want our strategy to be this year? We have 53% run, 47% pass. I mean, based on the team that we have, do we want to pass the ball a little bit more? Duckett, 76 speed. He can rush the ball for us. Throwing power, 95. Actually, he's an 88. Not bad. His accuracy, the rest of them are 90s, though. Durham's got that 96 throwing power, but 68 speed. Running back, we got 91 in Gross and an 85 in Taylor Frank. So we got a good run game. Even have a good fullback at an 85. Wide receiver, yeah, we only have the 94. Tight end, 93. And then our offensive line is Gross. 99 and 98 at tackle. 85, 82 guards. 89 center, yeah. So I think we probably want to focus on the run game still. So let's go 54% run, 46% pass, conservative, not subbing very often, and then defense, yeah, we'll go 55-45. Actually, let's go 52-48. Get a little bit more in the middle there. Game 1, and we kill Miami, 44-18. Let's go. Like where that strategy took us, 360 total offensive yards. Did we have turnovers? They had 3 turnovers. Okay, that definitely helped us. Duckett, 13 for 24, 150 yards, only 148 yards, but 4 touchdowns. That's good. Gross had 68 yards. Duckett rushed for 47, and Frank had 36, 7.2 yards per carry. That's great. Receiving, Gross up there at 25. Strong had 47. Okay. Good first game of the season, boys. Let's keep it rolling now. Keep this up. Week 2, UTEP Miners. They're up to number 7. We are up to number 5. Okay, so the Miners, they're on a 5-game win streak. Damn, A- is all around. They're actually a pretty damn good team. Standards, nobody. Injury report, oh, no freaking way. Chris Strong, our wide receiver, number one, the 92 overall that we had convinced to stay here, has a severe concussion, out for the season. Career might be in jeopardy after he had 3 catches for 47 yards in the first game, and he's done. He's a 94 too. Oh, man. Okay. We're going to run the heck out of the ball now because wide receiver groups, we got a 282s leading the way. Milton, good. Oh, he is redshirted. Okay. Oh, well, is what it is. Let's see how the boys can handle this now. Going up against the Miners. Come on. Let's go 45-35. 10-point win. We'll take it. Offense is buzzing, though, still, even without Strong, so that's a good sign. Yeah, I had a ton of yardage. Red zone's 5 for 5. That is clutch. That's what we need. A Duckett, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, 24 for 35. Perfect. Rushing Duckett led the way as well. Gross had 43, Frank 39. Then who's our receiving leader then? Ziegler, Weber. Ziegler, 131 yards. Attaboy. Week 4, we move up another spot in the rankings, up to 4 now. And UCF, I think when we scheduled them, were they 11? I want to say they're 11, but I don't think they're that high. But they're coming in at 17 now. Man, they got a good pass defense, not a great rush defense. So we got to focus on our rushing game some more here. Let's go into the polls. Yeah, we're sitting at 4. Stanford's up there. They're 0-0. They haven't even played yet. Heisman Watch, Duckett and Gross are making their way onto the list. The Texas QB has fallen right off. Players of the week, no one league-wide. How about the ACC? There we go. Duckett won it in week 3. Gross won it in week 2. Good for him. Let's go. Standards. Benny Blayton. Team rules. Broke a major team rule. We don't need to go into the details, but he needs to be disciplined immediately. Okay, let's give him 1 game. 1 game, you can't be doing that, my guy. Come on, whatever you did, you can't do it. Don't do it. Be smarter. Come on. Strong. Yeah, man, he's out for the year with a concussion. That sucks. All right, let's go beat UCF at home. Oh, I forgot to check the schedule when we were booking teams. Did we book them at us first, at Wake Forest, at Maryland? First Florida, at NC State. Stanford. Oh, Stanford's coming to us. Let's go. Okay, that's huge. Forgot to check that, but yeah, we want as many home games as possible here. All right, UCF. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's go. 40-24. The offense is buzzing. It's humming along. I'm liking it. Duckett went 13 for 1,684 yards, and then Durham came in 5 for 8. And then rushing-wise, Gross was 79. Attaboy. 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 for him. Receiving-wise, Ziegler's still leading the way, 92 yards. He's going to have a big season now. Heading into week 5 now, we are up to number 3. So we just keep climbing the rankings here. That's fantastic. We got Clemson up here. They're ranked 97. They are 0-3. We are 3-0. Florida State's Gross takes over top spot in our Heisman watch. Let's go. Gross is having a season. Stanford's still on bye. They haven't played a game yet. Texas is 2-0. We are 3-0. Heisman watch, yeah, Gross is up there, Duckett's up there, and Ziegler, he's making his way up there. Next man up, wide receiver room. He's filling in perfectly for us. ACC, Gross gets the player of the week. Standards, the center, Theo Maxwell. Involved in a few academic dishonesty cases. Last thing we want is for the media to pick this story up. Let's take care of it right now internally. 1 quarter. The league's interest is super low on us right now, so that's good. Nate James, 4 weeks with a torn bicep. Left outside linebacker at 95. Ooh, that is rough. But next man up. Let's hopefully someone can fill in for him, and let's go get this win against Clemson. There it is, 42-7. Defense shows up. Offense is still buzzing and clicking. Just need that to stay as is for the rest of the year. Oh man, Duckett only passed for 85 yards. Durham only passed for 53. Would have been the run game. Yep, there it is. Frank, 22 attempts, 130 yards. Gross only got 4 attempts for 19 yards. All right, week 6, we're 4-0. We got North Carolina up here, conference game. They are ranked 48th. Let's see what's going on here. Program standards, all good. Injury report, still just James and Strong. And Stanford gets their first win of the season against Oregon, 33-7. Texas was on bye. They're still only 2-0. We are sitting at 4-0 now. Heisman Watch, Duckett and Gross, 1-2. And then Player of the Week, nobody. So North Carolina, 48th ranked. Yeah, let's go in and beat them here, boys. I mean, our rankings, we're not ranking high in many of anything, unfortunately. We got to start putting together some big games here. There it is, 44-14. I mean, we're consistently scoring 40-plus points, it seems like a game, which is fantastic. Total offense, 409. What else happened here? Duckett, 14 for 24, 250 yards and a touchdown. Rushing, Duckett, 67 rushing yards, Gross, 52. Week 7, we're getting ourselves a much-needed bye. We've been playing quite a few back-to-back games here now. No one on the standards. Injury report, still just those two. All right, let's advance then. We'll get into Week 8 here. Oh, we're currently sitting at number 2, it says. We'll see if that changes for next week, though. Yep, so we remained at number 2. We got Virginia coming in here. Battle for the Jefferson Epps Trophy in Tallahassee. Virginia's ranked number 9 right now. We are number 2, 5-game win streak. Points per game, we're 3rd in the nation at 43 points a game. Turnover differential also up there at 1.6, 6th in the nation. That's what's driving most of our wins right now, it seems like. Program standards. Oh, come on. Vincent Pickett, academics. Can't manage his time between football, schoolwork, and the student life. Maybe taking football away for a while will help speed up his learning. This guy's a junior. He knows what he's doing. Honestly, I'm not even going to suspend him. League interest, there's no interest in us right now. Doesn't change if we suspend him or not, so it's whatever. He'll figure it out. Okay, other than that, we have nothing else to check, so let's go in and beat Virginia here. Oh, big beat. Let's go. Big win. 58-17. 552 total offensive yards. Let's go. Duckett passed for 160 yards. That's all we needed because we have Gross on the ground who's running for 160 yards and 3 touchdowns. Even Frank's having a good season behind him. 83 yards there. Duckett pitched in 57. 2 rushing touchdowns for him. Great win, boys. All right, going into week 9, we got Wake Forest. They are 2-4, ranked 76. We are number 2 right now, sitting first in points per game now at 45.5 per game. Oh, and we got the bowl rankings are out. Let's go check out the bowl rankings. Oh man, Stanford's number 1, Ohio State's number 2, and we're number 3, but we're ranked 2, and Stanford's ranked 3. So that's a little bit of bullshit right there, but they've had a tougher schedule, it looks like. Competition average is exactly the same, though. Okay. Yeah, we just got to keep on working, boys. Keep working, work our way up. Let them lose their way out of it, you know? We're still sitting at number 2. Ooh, media has us at 3. Okay. We want to see the Heisman watching next. Duckett's down a little bit. Gross is down a little bit. Lots of football left to be played, though. And no player of the week. Nothing since week 6. And that one went to Duckett. All right, standards are good. Injury report, just strong on there right now. So let's go in here and let's go beat Wake Forest, boys. Come on, 34-14. Not as many points as I was hoping for, but a win is a win. We had 563 total offensive yards. That's great. Duckett, 14 for 34, almost 200 yards. Oh my God, Frank rushed for 202 yards, averaging 6.7 a carry. FSU up to 7-0 now on the season. Okay, week 10. Despite us beating Wake Forest last week, we dropped to number 3 in the rankings. We got Maryland coming up here. They are ranked number 4. Sorry, not number 4, number 24. Let's go take a look at the bowl rankings. Yeah, we're still sitting at 3. Stanford dropped to number 2 in the bowl rankings. Ohio State's up. But yeah, it's really a 3-way race right now between us, it looks like. Not even actually the total points. It's Ohio and Stanford going toe-to-toe. Both are under 6, and we're at 11.8 right now. So we got to get some quality wins up here, boys. Let's go. Yeah, 3 there, 3 there. Heisman watch. Duckett is back back into the top spot. He's looking like a big boy in that photo. Jeez, I wonder what his height and weight is. Can we investigate that? Can we see what their height and weight? Oh, he's 6'2", 234, and he's got wheels. Oh man, he's built. That's a big boy running. You don't want to get in the way of that. He'll run you right over. Injuries just strong, standard, no one, perfect. Let's go in and beat Maryland then. On their home turf too. Let's go. 52-10. Statement win. Go in there and ruin their party. Drop them out of the rankings. And let's push ourselves up. We got to catch Ohio State and or Stanford here. Duckett had a good game again. Efficient. Gross 88 yards. He's, as some would say, he's gross. And Frank is doing fantastic back there for us as well. Oh man. Having some bad flashbacks here. So we got Duke again, who was the only team who beat us in the regular season last year. They've gotten better. They're up to number 40 now. We have to freaking beat them, man. There's no way Duke's going to take us down again back-to-back years, especially the week that we are now number 1 in the rankings. And come on. Ranking shuffle. Oh, baby. We are up. Where Ohio State and Stanford are both down. They both lost last week, it looks like. Ohio State lost to unranked Purdue, and Stanford lost to unranked UCLA. Massive development here in the bowl rankings now. That paves the way for us into the number 1 spot. Baylor's now number 2 behind us here. Okay, boys, we got to beat Duke here. I'm worried about Duke. Duke is giving me some nightmares from last season still. Heisman, Duckett, and Gross are 1-2 punch. Ooh, we got some award semifinalists going on here. Best QB, Duckett. Running back, Gross. Wide receiver, Zegler. He's still having a good season. He's up there for us. O-line, James Rice. Maxwell's up there as well for us. Let's go. Bam, there he is. Let's go. Best D-line. Ramon Thomas as a corner. Lindman, our kicker. Let's go. And our freshman punter, Lyle Rivera, is having a good season. No good returners for us, though, unfortunately. And then coaching-wise, oh, my God, Idaho, 1 star. They're 7-1. Good for them. And there we are, number 2 at Florida State, trying to secure this national championship. Come on, boys. We are so close. All right, we got to beat Duke here. Got to double check the standards first, though. We're clean there. Yep, injury report just strong. All right, guys, come on. We're the number 1 team in the nation. We have to go manhandle Duke. We need to prove to them that last year was the biggest fluke ever. We're not doing it again. Let's beat them. There we go, 38-17. Wanted a little bit more of a schmacking, but a win's a win. We will take the win. Thank God Duke couldn't beat us again. That would have been brutal. Durham led the way, 8 for 16, 158 yards, 3 touchdowns. And Frank led the way in the backfield for 69 yards. Very nice. 4.3 per carry. Well done, boys. And just like that, we're dropped to number 2 despite the win against Duke. That's tough. Who's going up and over us? Baylor. Who did they beat last week? Oh, they beat Texas Tech, number 5. We could have played Texas Tech too. Damn. Oh, well, that's okay. We're still sitting at number 2 here. Poll average 1.5 each here. So us and Baylor chasing each other here. Top polls, yeah, we're 1 and 2 right now. Heisman watcher Duckett's still leading the way there. Players of the week, nothing. All right, let's see what the report card's saying. Job security, yeah, easy A+. Is there any truth to the rumors of you leaving for a better opportunity elsewhere? I don't know where else the opportunity would be. Like, Florida State's one of the best teams in the nation right now. Our record here, we're 20-2 through our first 22 games. Like, there's no need to leave right now. There's just got to go win a championship, and then we're good. Benny, we didn't suspend you the first time, but your academics is coming back again. All right, you're getting a game suspension just because we didn't suspend you the first time, and now you want to try and screw around again? Not happening, buddy. Not happening. All right, NC State. They're 85th ranked. Let's go in and beat them in NC State. 41-16. Good win from Florida again. What's going on here? Duckett, 10 for 17, only 127 yards. He doesn't pass much. He's efficient, though, because our ground game is just fantastic. Gross and Frank, great 1-2 punch. Battle of the Governor's Cup here in week 13 against the Gators. They're 5-4. They're ranked 39th, though. They're not far off of being a top 25 team. We are still sitting at number 2 right now. Our total defense is now 9th in the nation. Total offense is 16th. Yeah, we're doing well. We're at top in most categories, it seems like. Baylor, team prestige is only a 4-star. Interesting. We're still up there, though, at number 2. What's the covers, or I guess, what's the magazine saying? Florida State's excited about the possibility of playing in the championship game. I sure hope we are, man. Let's go. Media has us number 1. Coaches has Baylor number 1. So we're just flip-flopping spots here right now. Heisman Watch Duckett's still up there. Award finalist. Here we go. Duckett's up there. There we go. Duckett number 1 at the QB. Gross just the outside for the running back. Ziegler's up there. Weber. Rice missed it. Maxwell snuck in. Bam snuck in. Thwarp. Thomas was out. Lyman's in. Rivera might just be the best punter. Let's go. And then best coach. Oh yeah, we snuck into the top 3. Let's go. Before we play Florida, though, I need to double check on the standards. All good. Injury report just strong. Let's keep it that way, boys. All right, let's go beat Florida now. 49-7. Yeah, that Governor's Cup is ours. The Seminoles need it and want it. 437 offensive yards. Duckett, 11 for 23, 173 yards. Again, he's not throwing for big yardage, but he's efficient. He's getting us wins. Gross and Frank split the carries, 95 to 45 yards. Duckett pulled off 45 yards as well for 3 rushing touchdowns. We got a triple-headed backfield back here. Oh, man, this is great. Well done, boys. 11-0 now. Week 14, we get to go into our bye, and then next week we're playing Stanford. They're number 5. That's going to be a scary one. If we lose to Stanford, that'll be freaking terrible. We got to beat them. Because then that'll mess up the bowl rankings. That'll mess up everything. Our reputation as well. Our old team, we can't lose to them. Looks like Baylor took an L. They lost to Oklahoma 16-3. Damn, so they dropped to 8th in the bowl rankings. That leaves us number 1 right now. Virginia Tech's just behind us, and Stanford's up there at number 3. So yeah, that game next week against Stanford, big game, very important game. Heisman Watch Duckett's still number 1 right now. Finalists we already saw last week. Player of the weeks, anyone? Bam got a defensive player of the week. Good for him. Okay, so let's get through our bye then here. Actually, no, sorry. Before the bye, double check on our standards and injury report. Standards are clean. Injury report just strong. Still good. Let's keep that as clean as possible, boys. All right, week 15, what it's come down to. The football world has been waiting for Beck to play his old team, and they're going to get it. Final week of this season. The number 1 versus the number 3. This is a huge matchup. We got to beat Stanford here, boys, to cement our spot. Who's taking this one? Beck will go up against his old school this weekend. Front cover. Everyone's going to be tuning in. It's probably the game. Yeah, it's definitely the game of the week. Massive playoff implications as well here, because Stanford's number 2 right now. We're number 1. This is going to be a big matchup here, boys. In the poll, Stanford's number 3 down there still. Let's take a look at our standards quickly. Standards clean, injury report clean. Okay, time to go in and beat Stanford. We're in Florida State. Let's get this win. Let's go, baby. We go in there and we beat Stanford, our old team, 27-17. The boys come through for us, and FSU is most likely off to the national title, I would say now. I think that's going to cement their spot in there. It was a hard-fought game. We didn't put up the normal points that we normally do, but we got the win, and that's all that matters. Week 16, we are on the bye. Most teams are now. Sewing up. Seminoles sew up a spot in the national title game. Let's go. Question is, who are we playing? Ohio State has worked their way back up into it. Stanford dropped to number 4. So it looks like we'll probably be playing Ohio State, maybe Georgia Tech, but most likely Ohio State is looking like here. We were 12-0, undefeated. Oh, Duckett's moving down to Ethan Jackson, the Buckeyes running back. Damn. Gross is also still up there for us, though. Player of the week. Nope, no one. Okay, let's get through here now and try to get to this bowl game. Florida State won the ACC. Very well done, boys, and that was expected coming into the season, so that completes a goal for us. Beck has won Coach of the Year award. Let's go. We'll gladly take that. Riviera, Punter of the Year. Lindman, the Place Kicker of the Year. Oh, Bam gets Defensive Lineman of the Year. Let's go. Duckett wins QB of the Year. That is a lot of awards for the team. Duckett just misses out on the Heisman. That might be the closest I've ever seen it. Jackson, 218 first. Duckett had 201. Oh, man, that was so close. Poor Duckett had a great season, though. Good for him. And we will be playing in the national championship game against Ohio State. Oh, man, in Miami, Florida. All the student sections. Oh, yeah, our whole school is going to be down there. It's nice and close for us. Let's go, baby. All right, so now we just got to get there. So let's sim these bowl weeks and then see what we have to deal with from Ohio State. There we go. The FedEx Orange Bowl is the next game up. I know date-wise it isn't, but I don't want to sim all these other games. I want to sim ours first and see who's going to win this thing. Hard-earned hard work. King Beck, Coach of the Year. Let's go. We received an Orange Bowl bid. Excellent job coaching these young men. We're back in the national title game. Back-to-back years in the finals here. And this is our third career national title game. Is this going to be the one where we can finally lock it down and win it? We have Ohio State standing in our way. The number 3 team in the nation right now. Points per game, they're down. Total offense, we're slightly above them. Rush offense, they're better. Pass offense, we have the edge. Total defense, we have the edge there. Rush defense, we have the edge. Passing defense, they have the edge. And turnover differential, it's pretty close. They're 15th, we're 3rd. This is going to be a very tight game. I'm not going to change any of the strategy. The strategy has gotten us this far at 12-0. We just have to go in here and freaking win this game. Here we go, boys. For all the marbles, can we finally get that national championship game? And there it is. Florida State comes away with it 42-33, and King Beck has just finally has secured his first national championship. All the haters from the media, everyone who said he couldn't get it done, can now eat their own shoe because he has done it. Put your foot in your mouth, media. King Beck is a champion. We got that national title. 286 total offensive yards, not as much as them at 333. Third down conversions, we held them to 39%. They had 29 third downs. We went 5 for 10. Fourth down conversions, they went 4 for 5. God damn. Red zones, we were 5 for 6. They were 4 for 4, but they had a field goal there. Turnovers, we had 5 turnovers. Oh boy, 2 interceptions, 3 fumbles lost. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. FSU still pulls away with the victory. Duckett had a terrible performance, 12 for 24, 140 yards. But it don't matter because we got Gross in the backfield who ran for 83 yards. Duckett tacked on 33. Frank surprisingly didn't play that much. Only had 2 rushing attempts for 7 yards. Receiving, Gross 60. Zegler had only had 25. But hey, a win is a win. Did the defense score any for us? I guess I should go by the actual game log up here and see what happened. All right, so we had a Duckett passing touchdown, 8-yard run by Gross, interception returned. Man, we were up 28-0 at one point, and then Ohio State started to mount that comeback. They had a 9-yard run, and then a fumble returned for a touchdown by them. Then they had a field goal, 6-yard pass conversion failed, 3-yard pass. And that's all that she wrote. Florida State comes away with the national title and the Orange Bowl. Congratulations, FSU. And congrats to King Beck. We have finally done it. That is a big weight off of our shoulders. All right, so time to sim the rest of these bowl games out. And now I guess the decision comes. Does King Beck return to Florida State for year 30 of his career? Do we return? Or does King Beck go riding off into the sunset? He's got his championship, back-to-back national titles, finally won one, but we got a good team here in Florida. Do we try to go for 3 straight appearances and try to do back-to-back national titles? I don't know. Texas and South Carolina, no, we don't. I'm not even going to look at those offers. We're going to decline all the offers. And we're going to have to go back and sit and think about this. King Beck, he's got to go talk to the family. He's got to go talk with his team, review what's going on. What do we want to do here? Does King Beck really want to come back? 29 years in, 221 wins, 142 losses. Career at Florida State is 24-2. We had 2 losses in our first year, went undefeated this year. Let me know down in the comments, guys. What are your thoughts on this? Does King Beck return for year 30? Do we try to win another one here with Florida State with this powerhouse? Or do we pack it up and ride off into the sunset? 13-game win streak, 18 winning seasons out of 29 years coached. 8 conference titles, 11 bowl wins, 1 national title. Is that enough for the Hall of Fame? I don't know. Could be. We've had a good career, but can we make it better? Let me know in the comments, guys. What should we do? Are we back or are we going to retire? Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and looking forward to reading the comments and seeing where we should go next with this career. Thanks for watching, guys.